Good Friday evening, everyone. If you're just now joining us, click that like button, comment where you're from, and share this with your friends and family. So we're going to go over what tonight's lows look like, go over some future radar. There is some storm starting to develop up here in northeastern parts of Missouri into Iowa and Illinois. We're going to go over that. Also, going over the first part of your Easter weekend for tomorrow. And then we're going to talk about significant severe weather back in the picture for Monday into Tuesday across the southern plains, then heading towards the Ohio Valley as we go in through Tuesday, like I said. All right, let's get into the current weather picture across the area for tonight. All righty, here's the current hazards map of the United States. Start out west, of course. We've got a minor atmospheric river event, late season atmospheric river event that's coming into central and southern parts of California with feet upon feet of snow in the Sierras and a lot of rain in through LA, possibly down towards San Diego. Lots of wind out ahead of the system as well in through Arizona, and then coming out into New Mexico, in through parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. It'll really start getting progressively breezy and windier as we go throughout the weekend, especially into Sunday across the southern plains into Texas through Arkansas and Missouri. All right. Basically, the rest of the area is pretty quiet. Like I said, there is some storms developing right now up towards parts of northeastern Missouri, up towards Iowa. There's a few severe thunderstorm warnings up that way right now. And then little disturbances up here towards Wisconsin, the Great Lakes here, and then up towards Michigan as well. All right, let's get into tonight's lows, and it's still warming up as we're starting to get some more southwesterly flow and some more moisture starting to come off the Gulf, starting to return ahead of this big storm system that's going to come out on Monday, which we will take a look at here in just a minute. But 60s to mid 60s, all the way down towards the Gulf Coast of Texas here, mid 50s, all the way through most of Arkansas, in through southern Missouri, and upper 50s around St. Louis or so. Get up towards Kansas, middle Kansas to northeastern Kansas. We're talking probably mid 30s to low 30s as well. Get towards Monroe, Louisiana, about low to mid 50s or so. Then we get east. That cold weather is starting to retreat a little bit, but it's going to be in the upper 40s out that way, even parts of eastern Mississippi in through Alabama. Now let's go east so I can show you those low temperatures for tonight. Alrighty, we can move to the southeastern parts of the United States, and here's the lows for tonight. Like I said, 40s, even all the way down into parts of Florida. It's going to be warmer in St. Louis, Missouri, than it will be in parts of Florida tonight. So that's crazy to think about, but it happens sometimes. So you get up here towards the mid Atlantic, probably mid to upper 40s. Get up towards basically Washington, it's probably upper 30s or so for tonight. Alrighty, let's get towards. Let's look at future radar. So this is 11 o'clock tonight. Like I said, we've got a warm front coming through the area here. It's basically setting up and right around mid Missouri or so, and starting to slowly transition towards the northeast. That's why we're getting thunderstorms that are breaking out across parts of Iowa into Illinois. So if anybody's traveling that way tonight, maybe early tomorrow morning, there's going to be some pretty heavy rain and some thunderstorms up that way. Some could be severe up there. There's a marginal risk of severe weather up there for tonight. All right. So as we get through most of the night, we see some storms trying to develop across just west of St. Louis here, um, right around the midnight hour. But they really starting to really get going up towards the Chicago area around 2 o'clock in the morning, and then really start translating towards Detroit into over to Cleveland as we go towards the noon hour. But as we go in through tomorrow, in through the rest of the weekend here, we're talking. This is Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday looking pretty decent around the area, except a few showers or storms as we wake up. Uh, Sunday morning might be some sunrise services out there. So if you're in and around northeastern Kentucky, there may be some rain, maybe a few rumbles of thunder out there. Some general, maybe some showers up here towards southern Iowa. Then, as we transition throughout the day towards the noon hour, more storms trying to fire up around southeastern Iowa, northeastern parts of Missouri. This is on Sunday, of course. And then the afternoon hours look pretty decent across the rest of the area. And then here comes the next disturbance that's coming out of the west. It's going to deliver our next big weather maker across the southern plains in through the mid to lower Mississippi Valley, and then up to the Ohio Valley as we go towards Tuesday. That is. And so let's take a look at your highs for tomorrow first, and then we will get into the severe weather aspect of Monday and Tuesday, which could be significant. Tornadoes, probably some strong tornadoes as possible, large hail, and damaging straight line winds as well. All right, as we go into Saturday, a beautiful start to your Easter weekend across the area. Start out west, 65 Denver, 74 Albuquerque. You get out over towards western Texas, 82 Amarillo, 83 Lubbock, 84 Midland. Most of Texas will be in the 80s, right around 80 for Dallas and Oklahoma City. Get up towards Little Rock, 77. Monroe, 81. Get up towards St. Louis, 72. Like I said, you saw those showers, possibly some storms, maybe around Chicago. Maybe some morning showers around Louisville as well. Charleston, Nashville 78, 76 Atlanta, 71 to Charleston. Most of the area will be in under sunny to partly cloudy skies for tomorrow. So a great start to the weekend. Maybe some egg hunts out there. I want to, get outside. It's been, we've been a lot going up and down for a long time here. So it'd be great to get outside, possibly get some, spring cleaning done or get outside, maybe redo the mulch in your yard, whatever you need to do this weekend. So it's going to be a great weekend across most of the area. All right. So now let's get into the severe weather aspect that's coming Monday and Tuesday, which could be very significant across parts of the area. All right, we're going to look at the 500 millibar pattern. Plus, this is looking at the vorticities in the atmosphere too, amount of energy that is available. So the darker reds means there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere um, going forward here. So you see this atmospheric river event coming into Southern California as we go throughout the weekend. Here's that system is going to deliver feet of snow in the Sierras. And you can see how it bowling balls its way slowly east as we go throughout Sunday and then into Monday. And big time southwest flow coming in through the area early Monday with a lot of energy, going to be slamming right into the Gulf of Mexico is going to be wide open, and all this energy is going to be slamming into warm and moist air, and significant severe weather is going to be the outcome of what this how much energy is coming out into parts of the region. Okay. All right, let's take a look at dew points real quick. So this is tonight, and relatively nice outside. uh, no real humidity around. I mean, it's nice and comfortable. That is going to change significantly as we get into late Saturday into Sunday. I'm going to show you that. All right, so as we get through Saturday, you see late in the day it's really starting to the Gulf is starting to open up. Okay, ahead of this system coming out. 60-degree dew points is starting to make its way into even into parts of southern Oklahoma, and the Gulf's going to be wide open. Like I said, all day Sunday. Look at the return that's starting to come up. We have 60-degree dew points all the way up towards St. Louis, into most of Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, getting up and through Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi. You get towards Louisiana into eastern Texas. We're talking mid to probably upper 60s for dew points. So it's going to start feeling. You're going to start feeling that moisture hanging around in the air. It's going to be real, kind of getting muggy out there, especially towards the Gulf Coast. All right. So then, as we get through to Monday here, you can see what's starting to happen here right along here. That's a dry line setup. So that means all this dry dry air is trying to force out of the New Mexico into Colorado, force out, and with all this energy coming across, it's going to hit that moisture, and where's it going to go? Nothing but up. So it's going to be explosive thunderstorm development. Supercells are probably going to be likely on the onset of a lot of this. There's plenty of dynamics in the atmosphere for all modes of severe weather to happen Monday into Tuesday, starting out in Texas, Oklahoma, and possibly Kansas, and start translating east as we go throughout the day, Monday into Monday evening, Monday night, through Missouri, probably Arkansas, and then east from there as we go in through Tuesday. Okay. So as we go throughout Monday here, the dew points are really getting really shove. I mean, the Gulf is really shoving a lot of moisture up in this way. So we're gonna have torrential downpours as well. I mean, look at some of these dew points. We're approaching almost upper 60s to around 70 degrees, all the way into parts of western to southwestern Arkansas, southeastern Oklahoma, all the way down through parts of Texas, with even a couple 70-degree dew points across the area there. And there is 70-degree dew points that's sitting and waiting off the coast here of the Gulf Coast here. And then those are going to start riding up through most of Louisiana in through Mississippi as we go in through parts of Tuesday. But this very dry air is going to hit this warm moisture, and it's going to be probably pretty explosive thunderstorm development as we go into Monday and Tuesday across the area. Let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center forecast here as of what they have for today. This is going to change, so I'm just letting you know. All right, first we'll take a look at Sunday. Like I said, we've got that warm front basically going to stall out across parts of Missouri into southern Iowa, into central Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, northern parts of Kentucky. Marginal risk for severe weather on Sunday. Okay, probably some elevated hail risks, maybe some gusty winds out there on Sunday. All right, now Monday, there's already basically an enhanced risk up. This is basically a day 5 outlook. Um, Enhanced risk up for Monday. Parts of northwestern Arkansas, most of central to southern Missouri, eastern Oklahoma, southeastern parts of Kansas, then surrounding that, slight risk all the way down into Texas, encompassing through central Arkansas, through southeastern Missouri, through most of southern half of Illinois, Indiana, and then northern Missouri. Like I said, all modes of severe weather is going to be possible. So you need to stay weather aware. Stay tuned for more forecasts as we go throughout the weekend. As we get into the 3-day outlooks from the Storm Prediction Center, it will be more focused on what the risk will be. Okay, so once you get past day 3, basically the only thing is basically slight enhanced risk, but greater or equal to 30% probability of severe weather in this orange color here from Missouri through northwestern Arkansas in through eastern Oklahoma. It's pretty rare you see these kind of colors this far out, so they are very confident that there's probably going to be some significant severe weather coming into parts of the area. Okay, so let's go into Tuesday real quick. All right, like I said, Monday it'll actually move east late at night, and then as we go in through morning hours into the afternoon hours, it shifts all the way into parts of Tennessee, northeastern parts of Mississippi, northern Alabama, northwest Georgia, most of Tennessee, like I said, Kentucky, into Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland as well. And there has been some signals that there could be a nor'easter up into parts of basically Boston, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine areas next week. And there's some models that have Boston as the epicenter, basically, and getting absolutely crushed with possibly maybe a couple feet of snow. We'll see how that transpires, but models been pretty consistent on that. So if you have any travel plans going to the northeastern parts of the United States, um, probably early to mid next week, you can stay up on the weather as well. All right. So that's basically all we have tonight. It was a little bit longer of a live weather update for you all. Wanted to go throughout the weekend, kind of tell you what's happening throughout Easter, which is setting up to be a pretty decent Easter weekend across the area. It's probably one of the nicer Easter weekends we've had in probably several years across the area here. So also wanted to show you basically what's setting the stage for this significant severe weather that's coming Monday and Tuesday. So as you have your family together this weekend, just brush up on severe weather plans and know and basically just take 5-10 minutes. Tell them like, hey, if there's a tornado warning, this is where we need to go. Okay, and there's severe weather tools on the NOAA and weather.gov as well. Basically, if you have a basement, that's the best place to go. Otherwise, you need to be in the center part of your house, away from any outside walls, windows. Need to be inside, um, middle of your house, like I said. And the more walls between you and the outside as possible to keep you safe. All right. So that's our weather update for tonight. We'll have another one tomorrow night. Please have a great Easter weekend out there. Stay safe and just keep this severe weather risk in the back of your mind and kind of check in as you go out through the weekend. Everyone